Howdy folks, and welcome back to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. It's the finale, Season 6, Episode 12 and 13, The Sign and New Life, according to the screen in front of me. Again, watching on Hulu. This time, since it was recorded as a double episode, I'm watching off the DVR recording from Hulu, because I have Hulu Live TV, as opposed to watching it through the ABC library, which is how I usually watch it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't change anything. Other than the fact that, and you won't see this, but there'll be commercials that I'll have to skip because it's a recording of the broadcast of this show. All right, 2 hours, 2 broadcast hours, which is less than 2 hours of content, obviously. Oh boy. So we left off, of course, with S.H.I.E.L.D. about ready to, or trying to reform the monoliths, the stones. And they brought back the kid from the future who was able to, with the one piece of stone, was able to reconstruct the stone that was used for the time portal, and allow them to travel back in time. So, obviously, from their memory, they brought him back, and S.H.I.E.L.D. thinks that she can use him to recreate her stones, using the energy, I guess, although doesn't he need a piece of the stone? Guess we'll find out. Oh boy, and a lot of other stuff going on, but I'm going to dive right into this, because this is a long one, so... here we go. And Sarge, is he gonna die taking S.H.I.E.L.D. out? Or is enough of him gonna stay, and is he gonna survive, and is he gonna be along with us for the next season? You know, I've heard a lot of people talk about this, and they were saying things like they don't want Sarge to stay next season, even if he is a bit like Coulson, or maybe even especially if he's a bit like Coulson, because that way it would cheapen somehow Coulson's death. I don't know if that's the case, because it's not Coulson. It's not like they're bringing Coulson back. It's somebody who, because of the way his body was formed, has some of the best parts of Coulson, maybe, that are taking control. So if he stays, that wouldn't, to me, cheapen Coulson's death. I would still feel that was a very powerful ending for Coulson, and that he sacrificed himself for the team and all of that, and had his final farewell, his last few days with the woman he loves. I still think that all that would happen, even if this guy stays around and still has some of the memories and some of the better personality traits of Coulson, but isn't Coulson. So I'm not opposed to that if that happens. But odds are, my money, I haven't seen it, my money, he's gone. Either he is killed in the process of taking down S.H.I.E.L.D., or he has to go back with S.H.I.E.L.D. back to where they come from, or something. I don't know. But I don't think he's going to stay.
For possessing them, so let him go.
Yeah, she can't be stopped that easily.
Brought me you.
And is she gonna possess him? But she doesn't know what his powers are, right?
You can build them. Do you?
Oh, no, she is going to do it. Oh, no. Oh, man. I thought she couldn't get the memories and know how to use things, the powers and stuff. I'm confused. Oh, so I guess he does have, quote-unquote, a piece of the stone, right? Because all this stuff, she said that this stone in this temple is the same stone they used to make the original monolith. So with the energy as a guide, you can see it going through the energy. It's kind of a blueprint. He's rebuilding them. Or she is through him. Well, Robbie Reyes couldn't exactly always control Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider was doing a lot of things against his will. Ooh, so May wants to get it out and keep the Coulson body?
I have no idea if it works that way. Listen back, I'm going to take it.
It's not Coulson, May. It's not Coulson. It's a Coulson construct. It's part of what Coulson was, but it's not Coulson. I don't think it ever could be Coulson. Yeah, you're not real, dude. Kid, you're not real. You're a fabrication. How did he get all these people into the S.H.I.E.L.D. base? That's what I don't understand. Yeah, that's what I was really worried about. Nana and Bobo. They identify as my grandparents. Just go with it. See, Daisy, you can quake them. You know that, right? You don't need the gun. You can quake them. Anyway. Yeah, there's one flaw to these bullets. bullets have this annoying habit of like going through flesh. Not all the time, but they can, right? And so we've established that the knife has to be in the shrike for a long time for it to finally die. You shoot the bullet through the shrike, it might stun it, I guess, but it's not gonna die, right? As we just kind of saw right there, although he shot it some more and it's probably not going to get back up, but they established you have to leave the metal in there from the knife, so... Coulson lines. They're getting Coulson memories and vibes and feelings and stuff. He's even got the picture of lemons in the back. He's really got a Daisy fixation still. Well, he made it. Well, he's going to take his off and give it to Flint. No, Deke, no. Are they going to kill Deke? Man. It took Deke a while to grow on me, but I kind of like him. And I would feel really bad if they killed him off. Not very far, though. Unexpected? I'm still wondering why Daisy's using bullets anyway. I mean, if they can't save them, and she believes Sarge that they can't, then she can kill them all and she can quake them. She doesn't need bullets for that.
Yeah, that's an excellent idea.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, no game's ever been made. No, not dozens of games that do that.
What is it?
Good job, Deke. Get a camera in there so that they can see and hear. Oh no, he's going to hear that sound, that call. It's going to appeal to what the alien.
Let's hope you're right.
That's what I'm hoping too, is that he can remain, but not be Bill Coulson. Just exactly what May just said. Oh, behind you, Deke. Oh, you better jump. You'll get out of here at least. Yeah, it's affecting Coulson or Sarge.
Maybe you should.
See, even I'm doing it. Why has Daisy conveniently forgotten the fact that she could kill all of them right now very easily?
Okay, I made it.
Come on, May. Do something. Come on, Daisy. Remember that you're Quake.
There is good in you.
May, knife her.
Your friend doesn't know when to
It may not work, but try it. Oh, no. But it's not the love for her. It's the love for S.H.I.E.L.D. Oh, no. 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 Please don't make this be real. Are they going to shove her through? You going to shove her through? Oh. Did they just kill May?
How's that for us?
Oh my god. Okay, alright. Enoch, what are you going to do? Can you somehow save May? Oh no, including him. Including him, right? Is he going to come up as a hunter too? Yep. Oh boy. Okay. I'm going to pause here, right in this little block here right between the two episodes, to talk about that last episode, and more importantly, I mean, obviously there's the big ending that we have to talk about, but Flint, when the thing is created from the stones, I think it will persist. I don't think he has like a timeout. I don't think he's going to dissolve or anything. So he is quote unquote real. So he can, if he's been taken back to the lighthouse, and if they succeed somehow, then could theoretically be in the show next season. And Piper's back with him, so Piper's safe, at least for now. Deke is on the ship with the zombies, on the Zephyr with the zombies, so he's not safe. And then, of course, we've got Mac and Daisy and Yo-Yo also not safe, trying to figure out how to get the ship started again. And meanwhile, of course, you have the biggie of May trying to get through to Sarge, and him, as soon as he said, yeah, he said, you're right, it is love, I knew it was going to be not what she wanted. I thought it was going to be him realizing that he loved I.S.H.I.E.L.D. But instead it turned out to be him realizing, yes, that is love, so I must put an end to the love by killing you because you're the one that this body loved, that this Coulson dude loved. So he puts a sword through her. I would think that the way that sword went through her, that in almost every circumstance she's going to be dead pretty quickly. I mean, maybe if she got an immediate emergency medical treatment, if it didn't hit the heart, maybe. But wow. But then she was sent through this portal, this mystical portal, right? With space-time, all sorts of space-time stuff going on. So who knows what's going to happen with her. I don't want her gone. I mean, if Clark Gregg had left for real and never, didn't come back as Sarge, then I could actually see her leaving the show the next season. And then the final season not having either one of them. But he's still there. And he may end up still being there in the final season. So I want Ming-Na to be there too. All right, well, anyway, let's get started on the second half. Oh, they saw it! Oh no, yes, they saw it! Oh my god. Didn't even occur to me. They gotta tell him. They can't lie to him. Gotta tell him. KL5 bypass. Oh, Chronicons. Oh no, they've come to the lighthouse. I thought they would go to the temple, but nope. If the Chronicons wanted to take Earth, why did they come here? Why the lighthouse? Why do they think that's where they need to attack? I'm not quite sure. I mean, because it's in the script, I get, but I don't understand that about what Daisy just said, that she can't take out 200 of them, because she took out easily a couple hundred Shrike in one effort. Yo, I feel very confident that you won't die. Not that you can fly, but that you won't die. Oh, that's why. So Enoch is the one who said S.H.I.E.L.D. would be the place. Okay. That's why they chose S.H.I.E.L.D. At least they decided in the script to answer my question. I appreciate that. I have a feeling Enoch's friend who became the hunter didn't kill him. I have a feeling he's going to still be there somewhere. I hope.
And here you are.
Still strikes me that Sarge isn't quite on her team, though. Yeah, what happened to May? Bleeding out. Bled out. Dead. As far as we can tell. Oh, but wait! Could one of them possess her? And restore her body? And then if they eventually get that thing out of her, then she'd be back, right? Ooh. Agent Khan is probably dead. Yep, there he is. Oh, yeah! That's what they meant by by having their brains. Oh no. Still hoping that Sarge isn't really 100% behind her and he still wants to stop her. And he just did the May thing knowing that maybe the other things would possess her, or just to get that confusion out of his head to focus on her. Yeah, he still hates I.S.H.I.E.L.D. Bite the zombie. That's the way you do it, Deke. Come on. Oh, Yo-Yo's going to do something. Quake could have easily stopped them, too. No, 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 no! Pull it out, pull it out, pull it out! Or Daisy Quake it. Come on! Oh, okay, the one thing I'm not liking about this is how conveniently the writers are making Daisy completely ineffective. She could have ended this so much sooner, but I understand why they didn't use it, because then there wouldn't be the threat of the Shrike. But it's stupid. They're going to have to use time travel, right? With the time stone to fix all this. They're going to do a little Avengers Endgame, right? Right? Whoa, 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 whoa. Where'd May go? That much blood loss? Come on, man. No, don't pull that out. You know better. She knows better than to pull that out. She's now dead. She should, within seconds now, probably die. She is way too strong right now for somebody who's had that sword through her and that much blood loss. He has the sword. Did Sarge do this on purpose? To send her through, knowing what would happen? I think Sarge did this on purpose. They're setting all these people up to die, so the only thing that they can do, if this wasn't the series finale and they planned on killing everybody initially, was to have a time travel solution here. Enoch? Oh, Enoch's friend. Or did Enoch take him over? Yeah, he took his form, took his skin. What does that mean? Oh, that again. That old chestnut. Changing the course of our natural lives. Wait a minute. Why is he flying it? Because Mac knows how to fly, doesn't he?
Not like this, do you understand?
Daisy, you could easily... Come on, you could apply your Quake powers and focus it and destroy that Shrike inside her. You know you can. The writers have just forgotten.
If I turn...
Ready to find out?
Yeah, he did it on purpose. Of course.
In this realm.
Ah.
That's why we find it so curious that
That's why she couldn't die and why she was able to move around. Because in that realm, she can't die.
sang my song connected our world.
Now, correct me, did May get one of those bracelets? Or maybe because they're in this world, she can't possess her. I was going to make a joke about the battle of Coulson's girlfriends here, but yeah, I'll not make it, but actually make it. How is he going to, or is he going to convince them not to kill him? He is very powerful. She cannot affect him. Oh no, the Shrike. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Taking over Yo-Yo. So they've undone everything that could have been to death now except Yo-Yo. They have to figure out a way to save her. And then everybody doesn't die. May, you know you got to take at least one of those stones out. Take the stones out, May, before you finish her.
Come on, guys, they're coming to...
Okay, so I guess, according to what Izel said, May is already dead on the other side. So if she goes through, she's gone. She's dead. So maybe they haven't saved everybody. We still have a chance that we can't get May back and we can't get Yo-Yo back. Come on, guys, you can't lose both of them, and I really don't want them to lose May. I hate to say it, but I mean, Yo-Yo dying, I don't want her to die, but she doesn't seem like the heart and soul of the show like May does. May really is. I mean, it's Coulson and May. I mean, that's really the heart and soul of the show. And we already lost Coulson, so... Well, too late. Why keep fighting? Because Coulson would. May. Final act. And May now dies too. Oh, killing Izel freed all the Shrike. Perfect. So that saves Yo-Yo. Sword that can kill Sarge. In that form, for sure. So she can hold Sarge a bit. At least a little bit. And then the sword. Oh my gosh. And there goes the portal. But May is still dead. How are they going to save May? Or did they lose May? No, nothing left. Oh, they're gonna let her die.
See him again.
Man. I mean, it makes sense, you know? Show's winding down. But dang it. Dang it. And what is this? Hello? Simmons? How do we know she'll be fine? What's going on? There's something different about this Simmons. That isn't our Simmons. Or something. Something weird's going on here. That's a stasis chamber.
How did you do all
This is Simmons from the future. Okay, so they've got May in stasis. So that they can save her. Somehow. That's a much bigger jump drive. Where are they going? Yeah, my question exactly.
Targeted by the hunters.
That's what you meant by can't know where Fitz is because... No. The Chronicons still couldn't read their minds now. Is it a time travel thing why she can't figure out where he is? Because it'll screw up the timeline or something? What's going on? This is obviously the future Simmons. And she's come from a... Yeah, she's come from the future.
Simmons.
Oh, she took him through time. What year is it? Is the final season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. they're time travelers now? I mean, more so than last season? They're going to be jumping through time?
Turn in a moment.
Yeah, you better return in a moment.
Sincere being.
Oh no.
Rest of us could vote, but truthfully,
They jumped back in time and got Coulson.
we left up to him. D.
It's a Coulson LMD.
And there is no better person to be your right hand.
No. That's how they get Clark Gregg back.
Deeply against it.
Obviously, it's a Coulson LMD who has all of Coulson's memories. But if they had all of Coulson's memories available to him,
What do you think?
then why did they need to make an LMD? Oh, Daisy just does it. Yeah, that's Coulson. We can already see in the blur. Easy enough to identify. But if they already had all the memories to put in there, then why did they even need a Coulson? I mean, obviously, because we want Clark Gregg back, but that doesn't make any logical sense. Oh my god. Okay, so the Chronicons won is what we're getting at. Enoch was able to save Gemma and Simmons and pull them into the future, or just they went the long way into the future and somehow upgraded the Zephyr and built some technology and all sorts of things, and then went on a time travel mission back to pull out the rest of the team. So because they would need people, that means Flint and Piper and all those people are now dead, unless we're going to find out that Fitz and Simmons also and Enoch also saved all of them, which he probably did. Everybody who was in the lighthouse was probably that they could pick up was probably saved. So they've got them in the future. How far in the future? Probably not too far. Simmons doesn't look too much older. I imagine it's like a year or a couple of years later. I mean, they talked about all the buildings being destroyed, but that could happen very quickly, right? So it's probably a matter of a few years in the future. So the next season is going to be all about LMD, Coulson, and the rest of the remaining assets of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Enoch trying to... They can't try to kick the Chronicons off of Earth now. I mean, now as in the future. Because the Earth would still be decimated. Still, well, not decimated. It'd be destroyed. It wouldn't be 1/10. It would be 100, pretty much 99% destroyed. And the human's dead, so that wouldn't be good. So they must be doing a time travel thing. Or they're going to do their own kind of in-game next season. And go back and try to undo the Chronicons coming and taking over the Earth. Right? Wow. Okay, so it looked like we lost May. I was very emotional about that. I was really kind of tearing up and having a hard time speaking. Because they did it really well, and then they undid it, which kind of annoys me a little bit. Although part of me is a little annoyed that they undid that emotion, but part of me is also kind of cool that they figured out a way to possibly bring her back next season by throwing her into stasis right away as soon as she was expiring, and then maybe coming up with a way to fix her later or something, or maybe go back. I don't know what they're going to do. But she's not out of the show, clearly, because they threw her into a stasis chamber. The Clark Gregg, they figured out a way to get him back. It's not Coulson. They didn't go back in time and pull Coulson. She said that he's an LMD. So is he the Coulson LMD? Did they go back and grab the Coulson LMD, the one that blew himself up and took out the May LMD back way back when? Or is he brand new from the ground up LMD? What still gets me the little logical problem of we need somebody who knows all of S.H.I.E.L.D. history. Well, obviously Coulson knows all of S.H.I.E.L.D. history, and then we manufactured an LMD, and we brought him up to speed on the memories he's missed since when? Since the Coulson LMD existed, maybe. But that's still okay. No, that would make sense if they went and grabbed the Coulson LMD before he blew himself up, or the instant he blew himself up or something, and grabbed him out. He would have all of Coulson's memories of S.H.I.E.L.D. that they wouldn't have had. So that makes sense. And then they just gave him the memories he missed. So maybe that's what they're going on. I mean, I'm going to make a guess that that's what they did was they went back and grabbed the Coulson LMD out of time. Must have been. And then made sure he was good and not evil. Although the Coulson LMD became good anyway. By the time he blew himself up. Did he blow himself up, or did May? Wait a minute. Am I misremembering this? Did May's LMD blow herself up and take out Coulson? Maybe that's the way it worked. It's been too long, guys. One of them blew the other one up. I think it was May who blew Coulson up, now that I think about it. But anyway, I think that they must have gone back and pulled the Coulson LMD out. They must have. There he is. They must have done that. I can't think of another way he would have had the S.H.I.E.L.D. memories, because if they built a brand new LMD, then the memories they were trying to get from the Coulson LMD, they would have had to have put into them, which means they already had them. So that doesn't make any sense. All right. I'm sure hoping we find out next. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. I was going to say I hope we find out that like Piper and Flint and those guys are still alive, but I guess it doesn't matter, because if their goal next season is going to be to try to undo the events and do their own in-game, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. in-game, then everything can be undone anyway. But if everything's undone, Flint is going to go away. But Flint wasn't really there anyway. But I'd hate to lose Piper, and maybe we will get, and I've forgotten his name, the other agent back. Dang it, I've forgotten his name. Piper's friend. Maybe we can get him back too. I'd be cool with that, just like with in-game. You know how we got everybody back who'd been dusted? And I didn't feel like cheated that they all came back. But we did lose some people in-game that didn't come back, as we know. Maybe the same thing will happen here if they do this. So I'm kind of hyped. I want to see what they can do with it. It's the final season. I know it's the final season. They're going to go out with a bang and since they're now officially in a alternate universe as far as the MCU is concerned, they kind of started at the same place and now they've diverged. It's kind of been semi-official for Marvel that they're not really in the same universe anymore. They could theoretically restore everything back to where S.H.I.E.L.D. was doing fine, and Hydra never took over and all that stuff, or something. But either way, I'm hoping for a happy ending. I think we'll get a happy ending at the end of next season. This was a very interesting twist at the end of this. I could see how this was designed and written to be potentially a series finale with May dying but everybody else okay at the end. And then they would have come up with some sort of resolution for the Chronicons. Maybe they would have had Enoch actually take out the other Chronicons and stop the invasion at that point. And then the only one who died would have been May, and that would have been the series finale. I could see that. And then when they knew they had another season, they went ahead and added this little bit to set up the next season story, and I like the way it's going. Anyway, guys, what do you think? Am I missing something really obvious? And correct me if it was it May's LMD that blew up Coulson or Coulson's LMD that blew up May. I think it was May who blew up Coulson. Let me know what you think if that's the way, if you think that's what they're going to do next season, and if you like that or don't like that. What do you think of Coulson LMD? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. See ya.